Welcome back to the Passion Podcast. Today I'm here with Tabi.
Hi.
Do you want to introduce yourself?
My name is Tabi. I grew up in Tampa. I go to UF and I'm going into my junior year and my major is film. And I love fashion.
That's awesome. I didn't know you grew up in Tampa. I did too.
Yeah, when I saw your 813 number, I was like, wait.
Wait, where did you go to high school?
Brooks DeBartolo Collegiate High School.
Oh wow, I've never heard of that. Very cool stuff.
It's like a really small charter school, but it was made by the football player Derek Brooks, but we don't have a football team, and it's like such a shitty school.
Well, shout out to Derek Brooks High School or whatever.
Hi, Derek Brooks.
So yes, I wanted to talk to you today about fashion. I, first of all, have had Tabi in my classes for like 2 years, but I was a hermit and didn't talk to anyone last year. So we didn't really talk until this year. But I always remember coming into class and you and Ben always had the best outfits. Like everyone else was like in like jeans and like a t-shirt, like if that, and you were always like fully had your outfit together. And me and my friend Jenna would talk about it all the time. We're like, what are they gonna wear today? What are they gonna wear today? We were so excited.
That's my goal, honestly.
No, yeah, we would always say like, you give me like such strong like Sharpay and Ryan, you and Ben.
Wait, that's
run me
good.
so much of Sharpay and Ryan. So yeah. Anyways, so how did you like get into fashion?
So in 2020, I went through a breakup, and like before that point, I had just worn like basically pajamas all the time, like out and about, like no matter where I went, I was just wearing the comfiest clothing that I possibly could, which is totally fine and cute if that's what you're most comfortable in. But I was like, why do I not know who I am? Like yeah. Why do I not know how to present myself in a way that feels authentic? So then as like quarantine stuff started lifting, I started going thrifting like all the time, and then just like trial and erroring different like styles and silhouettes and types of clothing until I landed on something that felt like me.
What would you like describe? What's like the name of your like aesthetic or like style? Like if you were to search it up on Pinterest, like what would it be?
I have like so many different styles. I feel like I think I have tried out every single aesthetic, but one of my main like goals currently is trying to like just not pay attention to fashion trends and like the cycles of trends and aesthetics, because then I'll be constantly like contributing to the wealth of clothes that like winds up in landfills.
Yeah.
If I'm just like cycling out the clothes in my closet all the time based on like what people on TikTok and Pinterest are wearing. And so I try to not define my style with much more than like colorful and eclectic. Like those are like words that I like to use, because I just try to find pieces that are unique rather than being like, I dress goth. Which I don't.
That's funny. So, how has like living in Gainesville influenced your sense of fashion or your sense of self as far as fashion goes?
Gainesville like opened my eyes a lot when I first got here, because there are so many cool people here, which I was not expecting.
No, for real.
I just associated a state school with like people who all thought the same.
Yeah. Same.
No hate, but
no shade, but
no shade. Yeah, and I thought it was gonna be very like Greek life heavy, which there are cool people in Greek life, don't get me wrong. But then I found out there's like a huge queer community here, and there's also so many people that are into music, into fashion, and it's incredible. Like places like the How Bazaar, and then events like the vintage markets, even flashbacks, like those are places that I think are so unique and special, especially for how small of a town this is, and the fact that we're in the middle of Florida. So I think seeing other people who have the same passions as me is like exciting, and also like the cool people in Gainesville give me inspiration for what I wear and
No.
stuff.
Yes, for sure. And I completely agree with you. When I first came here, I was like, this is just gonna, I don't know. It's also just, before you go anywhere new, you kind of, have a preconceived notion that it's gonna be like, everyone's gonna be kind of the same. But yeah, when I came here, I didn't really realize like the art community that exists here. And it's also cool because it's like, it's not just like, oh, like this is just solely a fashion community, but like it's entangled with like the photography community and the video community and like so it's all just like enmeshed into one thing, and you get to meet so many cool people and experience so many new things and collaborate. So I think that's really cool. What's been your biggest challenge as far as like getting into fashion or, maintaining?
I think, like I was saying before, trying to ignore the trend cycles, because when new trends come up on like TikTok and they're really cute, I'm still going to either want to participate or actually participate.
Yeah.
And also, I don't know how to sew. That's another
Oh my god.
That's another drawback.
So
and I'm like, how can I be a self-proclaimed fashion girly and not know how to sew?
It's hard.
But I'm gonna try to learn. I just don't know when. But yeah, trying my best to not just simply follow the trends, because like you can just see it like in live action how even like the patterns for clothing that were popular in 2020 are like chuggy and like ugly now. Like,
definitely.
Or like people don't like checkerboard anymore, and that was a thing in 2018, like less than 5 years ago, and that's so scary. Like
for real,
like the trends are moving so fast, and it's like, damn, people are just getting rid of their whole closets, shoveling their whole closets, because like they have the resources to do so, but also they just don't want to be not in the trend. And I'm like, oh god,
that is genuinely like, I'm probably like the least fashionable person on the planet. But I respect it and love it so much, and I want to be into it, but I'm just so lazy. But it's like, yeah, that kind of stresses me out, like the idea of like what you were saying of like, like Air Force Ones or whatever. Like my roommate the other day were like, oh yeah, those were cool like 2 years ago. I was like, what do you mean? They're on my like Pinterest page right now, like I want to get them. And she's like, no, like it's just like so hard to keep up with like what, so you just kind of got to do your own thing, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone has their own opinions about like what's timeless versus timed. And I don't know, like the internet really creates sheep in that sort of way. Like one person will say that something has gone out of style, and like 20% of the viewers of that TikTok will get rid of that item immediately because one person said so. And it's like, you don't have to be a sheep. If you think it's cute, wear it.
No, for real. Yeah, there's definitely, I feel like, comfort in being a sheep, where those people are like, it also comes with like, wanting to fit in, wanting to be cool, and I feel like that's kind of stuff is more relevant like probably when you're in high school. But yeah, I was talking to my friend the other day about how like fashion with like social media has changed the game so much.
Yeah.
Like Emma Chamberlain coming on the scene or whatever, like she like everyone started copying her style, and like she was so influential.
And she never even like self-proclaimed as like a fashion influencer. She just wore clothes, and then people named her like the queen of fashion, and now when she wears outfits that they don't like, they're disappointed in her, when she never was
never said
she never was like, okay, this is how you should dress.
She just was her she
just liked wearing jeans and stuff.
She just like true.
Yeah,
and the little like crop tops,
and a button up, like, and everyone was like, cute, you are now the only person I will ever look to for fashion advice ever again. And she's like, okay, I guess I'll partner with Louis Vuitton.
Have you seen her like Architectural Digest house tour?
Yeah, it's
oh my
beautiful.
god, I feel like you would have. I was like, I gotta ask her. Yeah, I feel like you would decorate your house kind of like that, or maybe more like have you seen that Instagrammer, is that the right word, influencer, whatever, who does like the maximalist eclectic You kind of give me, I feel like you would decorate like that too.
Yeah. Is
What's
it
your like
the
decoration
girl
style? Yes.
Who does like home design?
Yes, yeah.
I don't remember her name, but I
Neither.
love that. Like,
Yeah.
colorful, and also just like as many things as you can put on a wall.
Yeah.
Without it like you feel trapped. It's just like beautiful. That's like how my bedroom looks.
Oh my god, I'm obsessed. I love that design so much. And it's like a really like with that kind of thing, it's like a commitment. Like if you only go like part way, it's really not gonna look good. But if you like, you have to like really, you know, go for it.
And that's the worst thing about me, like literally only thrifting for every single thing that I own, because it's like if I'm trying to design a house with thrifting, it's trial and error forever. Like I'm never just gonna go to a thrift store and design my whole house in one.
Yeah.
But like on Society 6, a print is like $40.
Literally, yeah.
I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah. No, that's so stupid.
I make minimum wage.
Yeah, for real. Like we're college students, what the heck?
Yeah.
Okay, what in your opinion is a fashion trend that's kind of happening right now that you just think is just appalling and should be abolished?
Appalling?
Or even that you just like kind of don't like?
I don't know. Well,
I really couldn't tell you what the fashion trends right now are. So I'm trying to think too. I'm like, I actually don't.
Because, I don't know, like, most of the fashion trends that have been arriving recently, I do really like, but I can tell that they're gonna, like, fade away kind of quickly. Like, how, like, ballet core has come to the rise.
Oh my god, yeah.
Like, I love it. I think it's amazing, and I've also like already been wearing ribbons and bows in my hair and on my clothes for like 2 years, so I was like super excited by it. But I think like the people who like wear ballet flats out in public as like their shoes, like that's just gotta get uncomfortable at some point.
Yeah, for real.
But I think it could be timeless because of like Black Swan.
Yes. Yes.
Black Swan aesthetic. But I don't know. I also think like the Western style that's coming up, like it kind of reminds me of like 2014, and then that like went out of style quickly too. Like all of the fringe and stuff that was a thing in 2014. And I think cowboy boots will stick around for a while, but people will begin to style them more casually than a full Western.
No, I agree. And then, like, do you have, like, a trend? What's your, like, favorite, you know, trend? It doesn't have to be one that's necessarily popular right now, but just something that you're like, oh, I wish that would, like, come back.
I mean, I love, like, a statement, vibrant, colored tight, but I feel like
cool.
I feel like they're, like, a little bit popular right now, but not really. And I find it hard to like have the confidence to wear like just an outfit that also has like a hot pink tight to like class. Cause like I don't know, it just like doesn't feel I don't know what the right word is, like understood enough that I could like walk around campus in like hot pink tights and people wouldn't be like, what is she wearing, in like a bad way. And I try not to care about that, but it's like
you have to. Everyone cares. Everyone cares.
A little part of me is like, do I look crazy? Guys, be honest, do I look crazy?
And I just want to say I love your eyeshadow today. It's so cute.
Thanks. I tried to do stars on both eyes, but then this one, like, because my eyes are two different like shapes or sizes or something. I don't know, like my eyelids are different sizes, and so on this eye, as soon as I like finished the eyeshadow and had like the star caved out, as soon as I like opened my eye, it just all rubbed together.
Oh
so
no.
I just filled it in. But this one's giving.
No, yeah, it's super cute. Oh my god, was that thunder?
Yeah.
Oh jeez, I thought like the building next door was collapsing. I was like, oh damn. So how much of an influence does makeup have in fashion for you personally, or like vice versa?
Well, like I was saying, like one of my favorite things about my own personal fashion is that it's almost always colorful. And so I like using makeup to complement my outfits. Like I think that's so fun and cute. I'm not like good at makeup. Like I only use drugstore makeup. I've never like really learned like the tips and tricks, but I love throwing on an eyeshadow that like just matches a part of my outfit, and I'm like, wow, I look put together.
No, you always had cool ass makeup in class. I was like, she is so cool. And your jewelry too. Like
I
your
love jewelry.
How do you like when you like wake up in the morning and you're like getting ready and you have like a really cute, fun outfit, how do you pick your jewelry that goes with it?
It's always color coordination, or if I'm just feeling like all silver, it's like a style vibe match, if that makes sense. Like if I'm wearing something that's like more like light, frilly, girly, I'm not gonna go for like chain heavy jewelry. I'll go for like something more dainty, and usually like beaded. Like I wear like beaded necklaces almost every day, which I think are so cute. And
Those are cute.
And in the past few weeks I've been like layering necklaces too, just like a bunch of them, and I think that looks so cool. But yeah, it's almost always color, because I try to get as much colorful jewelry as I can, so no matter the outfit, I just have like a necklace that will match well.
That's awesome. And your hair too is so cute. And do you color often?
Well, you don't see it now, but I usually have bright red hair, like a fire truck.
That's what I remember.
But I'm trying to not dye it for the summer, because I want to like swim in the pool and the ocean. And with my hair dye, it is permanent, but red like is really hard to keep.
Yeah,
so when
I dyed my hair red once.
Yeah, so when I do have the bright red hair, I have to dye it every like 2 to 3 weeks, and then I also use like a red shampoo and a conditioner that has more red hair dye in it. Like it is such a process.
Yeah.
Like I have had to devote my life to having red hair, but for the summer I'm rocking this like weird ginger.
I like it. It's like strawberry, like
yeah, I'm kind of coming around to it.
Yeah, I really like it. It's super cute.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're always switching it up though. And I had Barbie here the other day. Barbie's our classmate. We're both in the same major.
Yeah, major twins.
Yeah, major twins. And we were talking about Leslie's class and all their writing. And we were talking about how like everyone's script like kind of shows like who they are like as a person. And I would say like your script was so, first of all, I loved your script. I was obsessed with it. I want to see the full feature film. But it definitely gave a lot of insight. It was just very camp, very like, and that's how I would describe you. And I was like, this is just so, can you explain what your script was about? Because it was so awesome.
Okay, so in class we had to write a script, and the only guidelines that we were given was write about anything that you want, which like was the most vague task we've ever gotten. And he just told us to like come up with a concept. He never told us that we were going to write script after script after script about this concept, and also have other people write scripts for us about our concept.
Yeah, there was like 3 days to come up with an idea.
Yeah, and he didn't give us any context of how far that idea would be going. But my idea was, it was titled Harmacy, and the two main characters are RuPaul and then Shia LaBeouf, and they were on like a dating app hookup, and then they like they realize that they don't have a condom, so then they go to CVS pharmacy, and then the P light like flickers off, and then it's Harmacy, and then basically all of the like employees are trying to kill all of the customers. And RuPaul's like internal conflict is that he like wants to survive, but he doesn't want to get dirty or like
like break a nail
or like mess up his hair or anything. So he's like trying to escape death as perfectly and pristinely as possible.
No, I remember hearing that and thinking, like, that is such a funny, like, idea. That's so funny. I literally, like, hated my idea by, like, the first, because, like, you didn't know, like, it would be, like, the rest of your life, basically, working on this idea.
Rest of the semester.
But I was literally like, oh my god, this sucks so bad. Like, I hated mine, but I loved hearing everyone else's. And, I remember, like, your lookbook, me and Barbie were talking about lookbooks the other day, too, where it's, like, you know, put pictures of what you want your film to be. Your lookbook was very, like, you as a lookbook. Like, it was very, like, the colors and the style choices. So it's just really cool how, like, fashion can be, like, you know, emulated in so many different ways, and you can, like, project it onto your work, and, like, you know, it's very much like who you are as a person. Yeah, for sure.
I think that's so fun.
Yes, like, everyone, if you know Tabi, her personality is just very colorful, very vibrant, just like her style. And, like, we barely know each other, but I can gather that.
No, but we're literally gonna have, like, classes together for the rest of time.
Yeah. Yeah, new best friend. That's what's so fun about doing this podcast, is, like, I can, like, you know, ask, like, I always thought you were so cool. I was like, I always want to be her friend. So I was like, Tabi, you want to come on here? But it's just an excuse to, like, hang out. So, but yeah, that's very exciting. So what's next for you as far as fashion goes? Do you want to go into, like, a fashion, like, career, like, and video production, or, like, or is it just, like, a thing you like to pursue for yourself?
I thought that I wanted to do costume design so that I could integrate filmmaking and fashion, and I still really like the concept of that, because, like, the people who costume design for, like, Stranger Things, and they just got to source vintage 80s clothing and then, like, either remake it or use the 80s clothing, like, that's incredible. So, like, I still would ideally like to, like, help out the costume designer on set, but a lot of, like, film costume designers come from the theater world, and they're, like, really equipped with knowing how to sew and, like, make pieces really quickly and really well. And of course I want to get there, but I think that, like, what I want to do forever lies more in, like, video and, like, actually being behind the camera. Like, I love working with the camera. That's my favorite thing. And I've even realized, because I also do a lot of fashion stuff, like, on TikTok. Like, I like to, like, show off my outfits.
Wait, that's awesome, for real. I didn't know that. Oh my god.
I like to, like, show off my outfits on TikTok and stuff, and sometimes when I'm too focused on fashion for too long of a time, I, like, get really burnt out about it, because I'm like, I can't keep making outfits. Like, I don't have any more creative juice. Like, I can't, like, keep coming up with awesome stuff with what I have, and then my instinct is to go get more clothes, because I, like, get bored of my closet, and then I'm like, no, like, I have to just come up with new ideas. But yeah, that's all to say, like, I don't want to devote my career to fashion, because I would be scared that I would, like, lose the spark and the passion that I have for it by doing it way too much. And also, like, I feel like a lot of careers in fashion have to do with high fashion and, like, designer fashion, and that's not really, like, the type of fashion that I'm passionate about. Like, I don't own a single designer piece. I just like using fashion to express oneself, no matter what that style might be, even if someone is wearing pajamas every day, like, if that's what they feel the most comfortable in, then I love it. Like, I just love seeing how anyone likes to wear clothes on a day-to-day basis rather than on a runway. I mean, I love looking at runways, but I just don't understand the high fashion world as much as I would want to. And so
it's kind of scary. Like, I've, like, read various things about, like, you know, like, really important fashion people's, like, assistants, horror stories, and, like, all that. I don't know, that just whole thing sounds it's so beyond my understanding of, like, you know. And so that seems like it would be really, it's kind of, when you get to that level, I feel like it's less about the fashion too and more about, like, I don't know, business, you know what I mean? So it's like, it takes away, like, the what makes fashion, like, special and, like, fun.
I think it would be also fun to be, like, a a personal stylist on the side.
Oh
Like,
my
have you
God.
seen those like style bundles that people are
Yes.
doing on TikTok? Like,
Yeah.
I know I would be so good at doing that.
You would be so good at doing that. Oh my God.
Because I am like so good at thrifting, and I also like love thrifting for other people, or like
Mhm.
bringing people thrifting. Like, I just
Mhm.
think it's so fun to like look through stuff, and so that would be something I would like potentially do on the side.
That's so cool because I enjoy going thrifting too, but I hate shopping. Like, I just have, and again, it all comes back to me being so lazy. Like, I wish that I could enjoy it, but I just am a really lazy person, physically. And so like, it just takes so long to like stand. So like, I feel like that would be a really good like business like thing for you to do. Like, go and like shop for people. And I just think that that's so cool. And like the class that we had together this year, it was 3 times a week, and literally every 3 times a week you had a different outfit that was very complicated and like nuanced and fancy and like cool as hell. So it's just so impressive that you were able to do that, like, you know,
Thank
Monday,
you.
Wednesday, Friday. You had the best outfit in the class, and I was like, damn, like that must take so much work.
I'm really trying to like steer myself away from the idea that like I cannot be an outfit repeater, because like that
Mhm.
was like the thing with that class for me, was like I would like spend like 30 minutes the night before like planning out my outfit,
Aw.
like down to the shoe,
Mhm.
and I would be like, no, I can't wear that belt, like I've already worn it in this class. And it's like literally no one is looking at my outfit that closely.
That's funny.
And sometimes I would wear stuff like hoping that Leslie would comment on it, like hoping that he would like make like some snide comment about my outfit like being crazy, and then
Wait,
he
that's
wouldn't,
so
and I'd be
funny.
like, wasted an outfit, and I
No,
can't
yeah.
even rewear this one.
That's so funny. I would literally like, yeah, like I got like new glasses once, and he like commented on them, and I was like, thank you so much. Like, I was like gonna cry. I was like, that's like, him commenting on like anything you're doing is like so.
It's like, you know who I am.
Yes, yeah.
Can you grade my stuff?
Can you please trade my work? But he's like has like a really cool vibe. So you like,
Yeah.
I'm just like, he's not gonna.
He's like effortlessly cool, which
He's-
like always pissed
yes.
me off about him.
Yeah.
It's
Why? How would you like? He just. I don't know. It's like he just like floats in the room. You know
He's
what I
just,
mean?
like,
Just a
chill.
cool guy, and I just don't have that vibe or that energy. But I'm like,
Yeah.
I wish that I could. No, but yeah, compliments from that man are, you know, what you should
He would
all
be
be
like
striving for.
piling homework assignments on us for the weekend, and we would be like, what? That's really what you want us to do? And he'd be like, yeah, you got it. And we're like, oh, okay. I guess since you're so chill about it.
You're so cool. I'm gonna do it. Like, do you like my outfit? Like,
Yeah, literally.
No, yeah, that's very funny. And then our last question: what is a piece of advice you would give yourself when you were first starting out in fashion, or like advice that you would give to someone else who's starting out on their like fashion journey?
I think thrifting is really the way to go, because A, it's way more affordable than buying things new, and B, it allows you to, like I was saying, like trial and error different colors, different aesthetics, different silhouettes, and
Mhm.
stuff like that. And yeah, I just think thrifting is the best. Like, my whole outfit head to toe right now is thrifted, and I just like love being
Love
able
it.
to say that.
Yeah.
And also it'll help the planet.
Yes.
But yeah, also, even if you have no interest in fashion, that's totally cool. Like, it's just something that's fun, and if you want to get into it, I feel like it's a lot easier than you think, because there's no one person who is correct about
Yeah.
what is good fashion and
Yeah.
what makes an outfit cool or uncool. It's kind of just all up to you and what you think looks good. So
Mhm.
yeah, have
Yeah.
fun.
That's great advice. Yes. Thank you guys so much for watching this week. We'll be back with an episode every Friday. Thank you so much, Tabi.
Woo!
All right.
Of
Bye,
course.
guys.